First, good morning to you. How you doing? I know it's going to be a great day because when you get up in the morning, you always think about it. It will be a great day, and it will turn out to be a great day, only because it's thinking of your mind. Okay, have you got your mind, or they got your mind? Brother, if they got your mind, they still is controlling you the way that they want to control you. Long as that they have your mind, they can see you in a way that they want to see you. But you need to go take your mind back. Many of us, we need to go back and take back our mind simply because many times that over the time of the years that I have lived it here, I listen to other people's and let other people indulge into my mind, and then I start to think in a way that they start to thinking, and then so on. Then I start to act in the way they start to acting, simply because I have not got my mind, simply because I didn't let my mind develop the way that Yahoo want me to let it be developed. Many times that we go on other people's minds and we say, well, then if he's doing it, I'm doing, but that's not necessary. Necessary, you got to go on your own mind. You got to find your mind, okay? When you can find your mind, you can find a better life to live. And brother, don't let nobody step in and interrupt your mind, because your mind can take you places that you never been before, simply because you have took your mind back. Brother, I'm not saying I'm not perfect or anything like that, but they had my mind at one time. And brother, I was out there on the street doing everything that I could do, but except for killing. But believe me, I didn't know there's no cocaine or nothing like that. But I did a whole lot of drinking in my time. But when I came to myself, brother, I looked in the mirror and saw a different spirit. And I saw a different spirit in me. And so I said, I got to get rid of that different spirit. I got to get my mind back. I got to take back my mind. You see, you got a whole lot of imps out here. And believe me, one imp will leave, here come another demon into you, showing you this is the right way. No, it's not the right way, simply because I'm going to tell you straight, the right way is your way or no way at all. Don't let no woman, no man direct your pathway. You think with your own mind. What the Bible, let this mind be in you also that Christ Jesus. So therefore, my brother, we got to think like God. Okay, Yahoo will not leave you and never forsake you. That's one thing about it. He is a God that will direct you down through the path of understanding. And when we can go down the path of understanding, we won't fall into Satan trap. Satan got a whole lot of trap out there on the road. Believe me, you can be a Christian all you want. You say, I'm this, I'm that, but believe me, you can easily fall into the trap of Satan. If you don't believe me, look how they took over our mind, okay? Going dating all the way back for 400 years, they had our mind. They had our mind simply because they had our mind, because we let them get into our mind. When we turned our back on Yahoo, we started losing things. And when they see a weakness, he will drop in, and believe me, he will take over, and believe me, he will conquer that what he taking over. And brother, he gonna take Yahoo the order to pull you up out of the ditch, out of the situation that you may be in. Brother, go back and take back your mind. I can see this young man in the Bible. He was a demon, or he was a young man that the demon had possessed it and took over his mind. And brother, I'm telling you right today, the demon will take over your mind. But so happened that Jesus was here at the time, and Jesus got those disciples and went over across the water. And guess who greeted them? The man did not greet them. The man, did not greet them. He was a demon, threatening Jesus. Okay, but this man had enough power to speak out to Jesus. He had that enough power to speak out to Jesus and tell Jesus what is going on in his life. Yes, and he said, what thou wilt have to do to cast these demons up out of me. And brother, believe me, this man pulled through those demons in order to talk to Jesus. Believe me, you got to pull through to order to talk to Yahuwah. The thing that you are going through in your life, you got to pull through. You got to lay down every weight. You got to start to pardon those open doors in order to talk to the master. Simply because he said, ain't nothing but a prayer away. And all you got to do is have faith. Take back your mind simply because people don't want you to take back your mind because they can conquer you. Not only conquer you, they can conquer your whole family. And when they start conquering your whole family, then he will throw corruption up in your household. And you don't know what to do simply because they have took over your mind. But I'm telling you right today, go back and take over your mind. Take your mind back. Simply because, yeah, yes, other people on the street, they done let the devil done took over their mind, and believe me, he controlling many peoples in front of him right now. Simply because you go here and take a good drink, and you know you're weak and you don't supposed to be doing that. You don't supposed to be indulging this. You see, some people is not cut out to do what other people to do. Okay, some people just sent by God to do God's will. All right, and when the Lord done sent you to do His will, brother, don't let nobody take over that simply because they want to take over, simply because they want that what you have. Whatever God give, it is for you. All right. Now go back and take over your mind. And let me tell you one thing. He always get into your mind, make you go against your mama, make you go against your daddy, make you go against your sister, brother. He will do all of this thing to order control your mind. Take back your mind. When you can take back your mind, you can walk upright. You know how to greet people. You know how to talk to people in the right direction. You know how to, when you see a person coming, hey, good morning, so glad to see you. But many people act a fool. I don't know what's going on, but you are still here. You're still here, and you have an opportunity to change the thing that you want to change. If you don't want to change this thing, keep on walking down that old miserable road with a lost mind. Of course, you see years ago, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. And believe me, brother, when you waste your mind, you affect other people down the line that you really love, simply because the blessings supposed to came from you, but yet you did not pull through. Brother, you got to look at every situation. You got to dot every I and every T to see what God really wants you to do. And brother, I understand. I know everybody going to in the younger day, they're going to go out and party and everything. I did it also. I'm not perfect. I'm not no God. That's one thing about it. But when I came to myself, like that man said, when I came to myself, oh yeah, I did things in the right direction. And brother, you ought to come to yourself like the prodigal son, where he said, when I came to myself, I was taking back my mind. See, oh, the big bright light in the big city had my mind all wrapped up, and I couldn't see through them big bright lights. But as time went on, I started seeing my money started going away, and I seen the people who were for me and who were not for me, and those who were not for me. When I went through the hardship and sat down in that hog pen and each stop with the hog, I didn't see nobody around. When I sold the diamond ring and everything that I had on my ring, my coat and everything, I didn't see nobody around. I didn't see nobody around but the swine and the hogs. Yeah, and they were sharing the slop with it. In life, you will share some slop. Simply because we are hard headed and we don't want to do what God tell us to do. Brother and my sister, believe me, you eat some slop. But if you hold on to God, Yahoo unchanging hand, believe me, He will steer you. I say steer you in the right direction. When He can steer you in the right direction, all the big bright lights and all this money, was you looking at it and hey, some of us say when I get to all that big old money carrying on, because we was do something stupid and wind up in jail. Yeah, you wind up in jail simply because you did something stupid because you want all the rich, and that's what they want you to do. They want you to do something stupid because they can control you and behind the bars, and when they can take your mind and mold into a jail mind. And when you get ready to leave that place, they tell me, and they've been there, they tell me, they look at you and say that you'll be back simply because they know you'll be back because you will drop into that same slut because they kept it up in the penitentiary what you should do. Because you're in the penitentiary, believe me, when you walk out, you should walk out clean. But nope, Satan out in there, he makes sure that you walk out the same way that you walked in. You can say, well, I'm a real clean, I ain't gonna do this here. Believe me, you got to go and take back your mind completely. from whoever got your mind. You better drop that mind, take back your mind, let your mind direct you in the right way to go. Go out and take back your mind. Say some positive thing. Get around a person. A person loves to see a smile, a good spirit coming around now because they can feel that good spirit coming around now. And yeah, and you can look at that person and say, wow, he got a good spirit. Yeah. And when you see that person got the good spirit, he got enough to share for you, and you ought to have enough to share for him and somebody else on down the line. In the latter days to come, we must take back our minds because we got to climb the ladder a little higher and higher. Okay, yes, it's our in the awakening. Yahoo is directing your mind right now. All you got to do is let Yahoo direct your mind, and I guarantee you won't miss. Brethren, take back your mind from the devil. Keep walking up, keep looking up, keep praying up that God will direct our paths.